What's up, everybody? Welcome to Comics, Coffee, and Weirdos right here on the 2nd Street Marvel. I'm your host, Trinity. I hope you're all having a very good day today, as it is the morning after New Comic Book Day. And today, guys, we're going to talk a little bit about some comic books, some books you should go out there and read, maybe give you a little bit of summaries and some brief reviews of some of the books that I picked up this week. Thank you all so much for being here today. Oh, let me adjust that camera right there just a bit. Is that a little bit better? Yeah, it looks like it's a little bit better. Ooh, but thank you all so much for being here today. I hope you're all having a very good day. Now, I know it's been a couple days since I've done a live stream here in the morning. Well, I did one yesterday, but it was super early. And I'm going to be maybe, just maybe switching up the schedule just a little bit. I don't know. I guess we'll see how things go today. Just with the streaming and everything, and plus I've been wanting to kind of scale some of it back for a little while anyway, just because to do some morning streams and then do some evening streams as well, because I do have the Myrtle Maniacs that I need to do more streams for. We're going to start doing some weekly live streams for the Myrtle Maniacs. If you don't know what the Myrtle Maniacs is, why don't you go ahead and scroll down to the description here in this video and check out. There's a link there where you can it tells more about the memberships. You can also even click the little join button right there next to the subscribe button if you want to. If you want to support the channel, you don't have to. Absolutely not. But of course, you know, all of your generous your memberships and your generous donations and super chats and everything do help support the channel and the content that we put on it by way of, you know, helping pay for some of the comic books and stuff like that. Although you guys got to know, I'm buying a lot of comic books, but you guys help with that. You guys help with the content. That's what's up with the Myrtle Maniacs. That's what's up with the people who even watch the show and our Patreon supporters as well. Everybody here really contributes. Being here and watching the videos, watching those ads and everything when they pop up, it helps. It really does. It really does. And hold on. Let me see. Is that too? Okay, yeah, now I'm shining. Now I went full Edward. How about that? Yeah, we'll keep it there. We'll keep it there. But yeah, so thank you all so much for being here today. We got Landon TLB, Reefer Man Reviews, and Iron True Skills. What is up, my brothers? How are you all doing this morning? Let's see. Okay, there we go. Get everything going here. So yeah, did end up getting this live stream going here at 8 o'clock today. And yeah, my kids are in school right now. I'm sure you know, probably in different various locations around the country. Kids are going back to school. My kids are doing online classes and stuff. So spent the past few days getting everything up and ready, making sure that they know how to do what they're doing and everything. And they're smart kids, man. They know what they're doing. Matter of fact, yesterday, in case you guys didn't know, yesterday I just got an order of freight in. You know, I run my own business. I got an order of freight in, and I had a lot of freight to work. You know, had, I don't know, what was it, about 900 pounds worth of freight. About 900 pounds worth of freight. Would have took me forever to do by myself, but my kids are so awesome. They came out. They came out to the garage. It was hot. They came and they helped out. They helped get everything done, helped take things out of the boxes, helped price them, helped them put back in the boxes, and then they even helped me load up the truck. Yeah. And then this morning, they woke up and they helped me load up the truck even more. I'm telling you, they're awesome. They're awesome. They love helping out. They love helping out. You gotta love them. Gotta love them. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get here into some of the comic books. Did you guys pick up any new comic books last week or yesterday? Last week. Did you guys pick up any new comic books? What comic books were on your comic book pull list? Let's see it down in the comments below. What books did you pick up? Reefer Man Review says 900 pounds. That's a lot of nuts. Yeah. It can be intimidating to some, my nuts, but not to me, not to my kids. But yeah, I got those all worked. Now, guys, I got some reviews I got to get shot here, but have you guys been keeping up with the Dawn of X? You guys been keeping up with the Dawn of X? Marauders just released yesterday. Ooh, man, great issue of Marauders here. If you guys haven't been reading Marauders, you guys want to see a review that's already out, go check out my man Chillmonger. He dropped a review of it yesterday. Hilarious. It was great. I loved his intro on it. I was dying. Chillmonger's a good dude, good friend of mine. I'm gonna see if I can get him here on the show maybe about once a month to talk about some Dawn of X books. The other one that came out, X-Force. This issue number 11 as well. Some very cool and interesting things going on here. In X-Force, we get a little bit of crossover from the Wolverine book and what was going on there into this book. A lot of these seem to have maybe a little bit of crossover threading through them, just because they're all part of like the Dawn of X and, you know, just Jonathan Hickman's whole thing right now. But these ones in particular seem to have quite a bit, but X-Force especially this week, I thought X-Force was really good, and for whatever reason, this cover to me just really does it. Like, this looks this looks almost, I'm saying almost like one of those great 90s covers or something, you know what I mean? I'm not going to say 80s. This looks like one of those great 90s covers right there. That, yeah, I don't know. I remember seeing it in the stores when I was growing up. But X-Force this week, oof, man, good stuff. I got to get my reviews shot on these ones, man. Yeah, just good stuff. Good stuff. I didn't pick up this week's books. Gotta make some money first, then work has been slowish. Use tips for my books. Yeah. Hey, man, I hear you, man. I totally hear you, Wayne. Understandable, dude. But you know what? It's Wednesday. People are going to be ordering up today. For sure. Friday going to be on. You know, I know you're going to... I know on Friday you're going to be like P. Diddy. You're going to be like, woo! I don't know. Is that still relevant? Is that not... Oh, man. I just went boomer status there. Anyway, guys, The Amazing Spider-Man, I didn't get to The Amazing Spider-Man yet. What I did get to was most of my indie books already. And, you know, Boom Studios just continues to do a good job with the books they're doing. And as well as AWA Upshot Studios, they came in with The Resistance, and then Aftershock Comics. Now, the thing about, the reason I'm mentioning this is because, like, just over on the Den of Nerds Live, Adam and Josh were over there talking about the comic book industry and kind of everything going on right now. We see what's going on with DC and all of this, all these kinds of things, and it's some of the same stuff that we were even talking a little bit about yesterday, and just here in these past couple of days, since a lot of those people were laid off at DC. one of the things that, Josh was saying is like, there's a lot of people that have been in this business for a long time, and it's like it's time for some of these people to move on, go on and get some fresh talent into a lot of these places, to do some of this stuff. Now that also comes by way, every time that you think about doing something like that, I know hearing something like that, everybody's gonna cringe, like, ooh, no, ooh, you're talking about bringing in new talent into, like, oh no, like, have you seen some of these books that are out there? Have you read some of these things? Yeah, I have, guys. I read them, like every single, I read them every week. And here's the thing: there's some good, there's some not so good. But here's the thing: is you need new people in every time. We can see like what's happening at DC. You have a change in leadership, things change. They're changing things over there right now, and we can see that the dust isn't even settling right now. You know what I mean? The explosion just went off, and now we're waiting for all the dust to settle and everything like that. But here's the thing: is it's going to affect every especially the big publishers like that, across the board. But really, all of them, all the publishers, because a lot of these writers work for a lot of these different books. Now, one of the things I would say definitely we've seen over the past handful of years really take off and really do good is crowdfunding, right? I think crowdfunding is a cool thing. It's good. There's creators out there who go out there and put forth their own books. They put forth their own energy and put their own talents to the test, and put their own ability to go out there and market their own books to the test. And they get on places like Kickstarter and Indiegogo, and they launch their own solo campaigns to get people like you, like me, interested in their books and wanting to read them and support them. And they actually, I'm guaranteeing they'd probably make better money than a lot of the people are that we see at some of these other publishers, because obviously the publishers do a lot for these creators as well. If it's a Marvel or DC, you're there and you're writing an IP, something that people love already, something that people are gonna automatically buy already, right? You know what I mean? Like, you get a new writer on, you put a new writer in Captain America right now, you get Ta-Nehisi Coates out of there. Because I'm at the point, I think it was issue 21 that just came out. I'm like, I could be done with Captain America. And and the thing is, if they end his story arc at issue 25 and that's it with Ta-Nehisi Coates, and they bring in a new writer, you know what? I'll probably stay for the last few issues, and I'll probably stick around for the new writer just to check it out. You know what I mean? That's really all it takes, because you gotta change the stuff, bring in new talents and things like that. Absolutely. LB is in the house. What is up, my brother? He says, I'm off on Friday this week, sadly. Yeah, no Diddy for me, says Wayne. Nice. I really enjoyed issue 4 of The Resistance. Yeah. I was reading issue 4 and I was realizing, like, I got to the end of it, I was like, no, I read this whole thing in those Upshot Now books. Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah, I'm waiting for issue 5 and 6, man. Ooh, I can't wait for next week. Hotel issue number 4. Ooh. I've only read part of it because it was in those previews. Man, dude, that hotel is badass. I woke up early because I thought you were going to stream at 5 a.m. Well, here's the thing, Adam, is, you know what? Pretty soon, I might be doing a couple of that early, and then I might be doing a couple of this time. I might be doing some in the evenings. I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to see what works. And I might try things different weeks, just to see what works and what hits for everybody. Just to switch things up, because, sometimes, like right now, depending on, like, if I did my show at 5 a.m., I could be done at 5. Get ready, go out for my bike ride and listen to Adam and Josh, while I'm out riding, and get home, make sure I get my kids on on for school and everything, and then get ready for work and go out to work a little bit early. Or, times like right now, I can get my stream done, and then I can get, the kids are already situated. Just, there's different things. But I do want to switch things up a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, bye. Oh, man. Your boy got school next week, says Landon. Oh, man, Landon, man. I hear you, man. Got school next week, huh? Yeah, my kids just started this week. Just started this week. But okay, now where were we? We were with the comic books and bringing in new talents. That's something I think absolutely is a good thing that they need to do. There are plenty of people out there. Now the thing is like, how do you guys feel about crowdfunding comics? How do you guys feel about that? I want to know from you guys. How do you feel about these independent creators who go out there on Kickstarter and Indiegogo and launch their own projects? I asked that because there's a huge thing here where we see like a lot of these guys, you know, like your average comic book. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. There's a lot that really goes into all of this stuff right now. I'm still coming on the stream, but my son doesn't start till the second week of September. All right. Okay. Here's the thing: is like a lot of people complain about the price of comic books, $3.99, right? You know, they're $3.99, and admittedly, it does seem a little bit high, especially when you're talking about digital comics. Digital comics, absolutely not. Come on, man. You know, like you don't be trying to sell me digital comics for for $3.99, man. It's ridiculous. But a lot of people complain about the price of comic books, about $3.99. It's too expensive and all this kind of stuff. And believe me, I totally get it. It is a pretty penny for each issue. Now here's the thing: is people go out there and do crowdfunding comics, and you know a lot of those get kind of expensive. You know, like I know some of them that I've backed. You know, they might be like say it's like $10 for the single issue, and then you still got to pay shipping for that book, like $10 usually, somewhere around there. They ship it in a nice Gemini mailer, so it arrives nice and neat and everything. But then you know, so that's that's a little expensive. But then you got ones like I should have brought some out to show you guys. But then like some of them you'll get maybe it's like $15 to $20 for the book, and it's like a trade paperback size. You know, it's like a trade paperback. It's a little bit thicker book. You know, and it's $25, and then you still got to pay the shipping on there. Sometimes you get some that are even more. Some are some might be $35, $40 for this book that you're getting for a crowdfunded comic, and then you still got to pay the shipping on top of that. So you could be looking at $50. Some of them get pretty expensive. They really do. Some of them really do. But here's the thing: is a lot of people who still bitch about the price of comic books being $3.99 are still willing to go out there and pay that price for a crowdfunded comic from their favorite creator, right? So what about you? How do you feel about that? Because to me, I'm like, the way I feel about it is it's all good. For me, I'm like, you know, whatever part you're into, get in there, do the best that you can. Do the best that you can. If you're working for Marvel, you're working for a DC, you know, you're doing comics over Image, you know, some of your own comics, you know, whether if you're doing some freelance artistry work for a writer that's working for any of the independent publishers or anything like that, or you're a freelance writer writing for doing any of that stuff, putting your own little things together and getting them together through some of these small, I guess, mainstream comic book publishers, the small ones, all good. Absolutely, that's great. Go do what you can. Make the best that you can out of your time in making the comics, right? The same thing goes for even those people, and that's the thing. Here's the thing: is the one thing I've noticed is people who do the crowdfunding comics, who like actually do the campaigns, like all the independent creators. Most of these people have more of I wouldn't say more of a passion for it, but they're sensing what they're doing. They have a more feel for their audience and things. Now here's the thing: is people go support these people because they like these people, they like these artists and things like that. Because there's a lot of people out there, like I said, who bitch about the price of comic books, who will happily go on Indiegogo or Kickstarter and back one of these people who just made their own comic and did it through crowdfunding, right? So there's a little bit to go there. So like you don't want to pay $3.99 is too much, but $20, $25, $30, $35, $40 isn't. Now here's the thing. Here's the thing behind that is you are actually backing an artist that you want to back for a reason, because maybe you actually really like that artist, that writer, things like that. Maybe you actually like these people. Maybe they're really passionate about what they're doing and they really love the comic book industry, and that's what they want. They just want to create comic books, and that's why they're doing that. That's all cool. And that's why you want to go to those people. One of those people, I could say definitely for me, would be the people over at the Absolute Comics group who are doing like White Widow, and they got White Widow, Darkon, some of those other books. I'm getting ready to sit down and do some reviews on those for you guys. I finally got all those books read and everything. Go and back these kind of books, because these guys are really passionate. And plus, like I was saying before, you don't see Benny Powell and Jamie Tyndall sitting on the internet fighting with a bunch of weirdos about their comic books or anything like that. They're just making comic books. They're passionate about their comic books, and that's all they care about. They're not out there fighting with others about the comic books. You know why? Because it doesn't matter. They got their own little niche. They've got people that enjoy their work, that are willing to back their projects. I'm one of those people. But the same thing goes to any other creator out there. With everything, all the division out there, you got your Comics Gate, you got your war campaigns, you got your Comics Gate, you got your other, you got your people like your Renfamouses and all those other people out there who do independent comics through through some of these crowdfunding comics. A lot of these writers do, and that's fine. And you know who goes and supports them? The people that like their work. Yeah, right? I know. It's crazy to imagine that you could actually do that. So for me, like, I like the crowdfunding way, and I think I was talking a while back. I think a lot of these like the DCs and the Marvels of the world need to maybe reshift their model a little bit to what they're doing with the books that they're putting out. Like, if you got titles that are selling, that are doing good, like the Jonathan Hickman X-Men thing right now, but if so and so wants to come on and write this character, maybe they need to have the script and the pitch and everything kind of ready to go, and maybe the people at the table need to be like, this is okay, but how about we grant you license to make this book, and go out there and basically start a crowdfunding campaign and get, see how many people that you personally can get to invest in it. And then we'll print extras and put those out, but we'll put it into print and help you and help out with some of that. You know what I mean? Just stuff like that. You know what I mean? Where Marvel could be like, okay, so they put less risk into it, and if the person has a campaign that's not being very successful, I mean, they gotta have a pretty good bar for what they're going to consider successful too, with their numbers and everything, and they have all that stuff. But look at it and be like, I just don't know that this, because you got to think, when you go to put that crowdfunding comic up there, when you got those people out there advertising their own books and stuff, the people who are there for those campaigns are people who are absolutely going to and want to back up that artist. Okay? That is their crowd. Everybody outside of that sphere, you got to think of as people that they have to get in, and you got to think most of those people aren't going to come in. Like, you got this core, you're going to sell these ones right here because they kind of helped fund it and everything, and then you can put it out and see how viable it is. But then maybe if the person isn't successful, they look at it and be like, you know what, like, we will help you out with your campaign and stuff and help grant these licenses, but we're not going to put that much into it. If it does good, maybe we put the digital on our streaming platform or something like that. Something like that. Just thinking of ways that they could change it for the future, because I mean, really, like, I think companies like DC and Marvel, especially, put too much on the line when especially, we can see over these last handful of years, they put too much on the line when putting out some of these books, and we see it's cost them a lot. And I know a lot of people will say, talk about all these numbers. Some of those numbers too are because people just simply are not reading comic books anymore. Some of those numbers are simply because people are just not reading anymore. Just not reading at all. Whether they are books, whether they are magazines, they're tabloids, whatever, people simply are not reading anymore. That's why things like this are important, because whether it's comic books, regular books, or whatever books, it's important that you should get out and read some books because they're good for you. They're good for you. And here and honestly, when I'm talking about reading the books, I don't care if it's digitally, if it's through any of these comic book services. I don't care if you got one of those little Kindles and you're reading books through that, whatever it is, you should be reading. And that's just something that our society doesn't really do anymore. They don't rely on it very much. They don't talk about it very much. You know why? Because you can just get on your phone and watch a video, right? You can just watch a movie, right? And that's really what it comes down to with a lot of these things. And that's where I think maybe some of the industry should go, is some of that, look at that crowdfunding avenue. Because, like I said, if you're passionate about a creator, you will go back up those creators. Like I said, some of these books, like I got Magic Cop here. I went ahead and backed these guys. Zaid Comics. Yeah, I can't remember what this was. Was it $15? Might have been $20 for this book, and it's a trade paperback style. It's a trade paperback style. It's a little bit. It's a little thicker. It's good quality. Certainly. Certainly, one thing I would never complain about on this book is the quality of it. I haven't read through this one yet. But that's the thing is, these aren't even guys that, like, I've met them before. I was on a stream with them one time, I think with Black Angus reviews, and I was, they're cool guys. I was like, yeah, I'm like, I don't know, but then I'm kind of like, hey, you know what? It's these dudes' first project, man. Why not? So I think it was after the initial campaign had ended, they had extra, the extras left over, the in demand. I was like, yeah, screw it. Why not? We'll give it a shot. Just because, for one, I mean, I want to try to back these indie creators. Hopefully they're doing good. I know I got a couple other projects going on. Like I said, the guys from Absolute Comic Books who do the White Widow comic books, I'm absolutely going to reach out to them and see when they're starting to run some campaigns, because I want to get more into their stuff. My man Two Gun Pedro, pew pew, not too long ago, sent me that AOK that I unboxed for you guys. I mean, very cool stuff. I love their work. They're passionate about what they do. Like I said, they're not out there fighting with weirdos. They're out there just, being passionate about making books that they want to, and that's okay. That's okay. There's more books out there than just the Marvels and DCs of the world. All the ones that you find out there in your local comic book shop. Now, I will say it's cheaper to go get some of these great indie books in your local comic book shop, for sure. For sure. But if you have an artist, a creator out there who's doing something through crowdfunding, don't be afraid to dip your toe in the water and go try it out and see what you think. Not everything out there that's crowdfunded is all Comicsgate and War Campaign and all those things out there that people don't like, that people are going to tell you you're a terrible person if you go and back them up. Not all of them are like that. There are people out there who are just doing books. All right? And honestly, there are still good books out there in the Marvels and DCs of the world. You just gotta find them, and that's what you're here for me to tell you whether I think they're good or not, and break them on down for you. And if you ever have any questions, let me know. I can answer them. Okay, sorry about that. I feel like, was I on a rant? I don't know. Adam says, I've always been worried about those because you can't give money on you can't give money on Kickstarter and not ever see anything and not get your money back. Not sure how it works. Well, here's the thing, Adam, is like, here's the thing. For the most part, Kickstarter and Indiegogo are safe for getting comic books. Most of these people have I mean, I think I've only heard of a couple who absolutely just outright have not delivered. There has definitely been some issues with some of the people who've done some crowdfunded comics, but I myself, I haven't had any issues whatsoever. I could show you. Oh man, where are they at? Let me see if I got them right here. Yeah. Ooh, man. Dropping all my stuff here. But I think, okay, well, here, these ones aren't. These ones aren't. Okay, like, these books right here are the ones that the White Widow ones. These are the ones that a few of these are the ones that Two Gun Pedro had sent to me. These guys, they are doing crowdfunding through Kickstarter and stuff. These guys have delivered. You know, these guys, I could tell you could count on these guys. But they do, I think they do theirs through Kickstarter. But they also put their books out through Diamond Distribution as well after their campaigns have ended, and they delivered on those. They actually distribute these through Diamond as well. So you can find these in your local comic book shop. That's what's cool about them. Then there's like these other ones right here I got. Now these I picked up at my LCS, but I believe you can pick these up. I believe this guy right here, you can pick his stuff up through Kickstarters or Indiegogos as well, one of the two. And then definitely Tim Lim on these Black Hops. He has them sourced through Antarctic Press when he's doing these ones through the shops. But these he does a lot of these through crowdfunding as well. He delivers. I'll tell you, like I just said, the guys at Zaid Comics, they delivered. They did theirs through Indiegogo. Your boy Zach, he delivers. Got him. Splatto Comics right there. Got those delivered. I still got to read the second one, Iron Sights. The first one is great. It was a good one. It was, imagine like Desperado meets No Country for Old Men. Kind of like that. Very good stuff. And then I've got all of these ones. Oh, I got one turned around there. All of these ones. Through Pocket Jacks Comics. He has delivered. Now, all of these are actually good quality books. They're all printed on good paper. They're all really, I mean, pretty good buys. And I didn't, you know, I was kind of hesitant at first too. But then I went ahead and backed some up. They delivered. All good. Because I had one of them delivered, I believe. And then I met Preston Poulter at LA Comic Con last year. Won't be back in any more of his books. I don't even think I'm going to finish out Guinevere. Totally just, yeah, I don't know. That's a different story. But yeah, I think for the most part, you don't always get your money back, but you could get your money back. It depends on the creator. But most of the times, like, yeah, I mean, that's kind of the risk in it. Oh, Landon, you're terrible. You're terrible, man. Whiskey Steve in the house. My favorite porter, Lord Vito. Yeah, I know I'm behind on the chats. But I did see everybody coming in. While I was flapping my gums. Well, obviously I'm in a dark corner. Yeah, because they can't read. Yeah, they can't. Reading was tough for me in elementary school. Yeah. Well, and the thing is, because you got to spend time doing it, you know? You got to spend time doing it, and it's really, a lot of people could fault the schools for that, but that's parents. That's on the parents. That's on the parents for, to teach them how to read. That's, you know, I mean, us as parents, that's really what our job is, to get them prepared for the world. Like we send them to school, and we go to school and stuff like that, to learn stuff, you know, things, a lot of things. But for the most part, like, a lot of those really important things, those life lessons and stuff like that, that should be coming from you as a parent at home. But yeah. Lord Venus' Trinity just ranting away. I know. Oh no. I can't help it. I couldn't help it. Good rant. Yeah, I told you. Yeah. Guys, gotta go gotta meet my teachers. All right, gotta meet my teachers. That's funny, Landon. Take it easy, man. Hey, don't be getting in trouble neither. Don't be getting in trouble, man. Just like, here's the thing. Just finish your school. That's all you got to do. Just finish your school. Get done with high school. That's all you got to do. Get through that, and then you can go on living the rest of your life. Don't do what I did. Yeah, I'm a high school dropout, but I would never advise somebody to do it. I would never advise somebody. I would say, absolutely go get your schooling taken care of, and then go see what you need to do. Do you need to go to college? You decide. You need to decide that for what you want to do, because a lot of people waste a lot of time going to college for things they don't need to be going to college for. A lot of people spend time going to college for things that they're never going to do in life. They end up just flushing their money down the toilet. Now, it's good to get the education. All those things are good. That's absolutely good. But why waste money on it when you can simply go do something that I was talking about earlier and read some books? Right? Now, if you want more specialized training, that's what's good. You finish school, you get through high school, you get your high school diploma, and then you can go to school. You can go to any kind of schools. You can go to vocational schools. You can go to different types of schools and learn specific things. If you want to be a culinary chef, you can go be a chef. If you want to be a welder, you can go to that. You want to do this, you want to do heating and air conditioning, all these things, definitely pick a trade. Go and do that. Don't waste money if you don't have to. If you want to be a doctor or a lawyer and you're absolutely going to do it, you're certainly passionate about it and you're going to keep doing it, absolutely. You need to go to school. But there's a lot of things out there that you don't necessarily need to. But the one thing I would highly suggest is at least finish your high school. At least finish your high school. And believe me, that's coming from somebody who didn't. Lord Vito says, are you going to read Ninja Turtles Ronin? Yes. I've got that on my comic book pull list. Ninja Turtles Ronin, definitely. They've like, that thing's $25 they've got the ash can that they did of the Ninja Turtles Last Ronin, like the little prelude. It's like $25, bro. School is more for social skills. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. School for social skills, definitely. And the thing is, like, if you know enough people anyway, you don't need that. You don't need that, because you can get your kids together with other kids. But learning all that grade school stuff, that little kiddie stuff, all that little playground bullshit, absolutely important. Nothing. See, and that's the way I feel. I do about schooling is make sure you get that part done with. Everything else beyond that, going to the college and all that stuff, just go and learn what you need to learn, because I'll tell you one thing that's been more valuable to me than any of the schooling that anybody else has gone through. I see all kinds of people I went to school with, some doing good, some not, some just doing okay. But here's the thing. Is there something that's right for everybody? All that stuff wasn't right for me, okay? And my path isn't the same as everybody else's. There are certain things, I all the skills and everything I have, I could put to the test and test my mettle without any of that formal stuff that has gone out there. And I've done pretty good. But I also had good parents. I had good people. When I was going to school, I had good teachers. I had that. So, like I said, my story can't be everybody's story, and I certainly understand that. Success. And also everybody has different measures of success and what they feel is successful, and like I said, what they want to do. There's some things you can't do in this world without going to college and things like that as well. So but really decide before you go spend that money that you may not need to. Ranting Rascal, yeah. Bro, I'm afraid to click that join button. Oh, it's all good, Landon. It's all good. I get my education from panel to panel, from word bubble to word bubble. Yeah, right, Will Morgan? Fucking Will Morgan! I'm just got that sanitizer. All right. She Skill says, you think Marvel will do the same thing as DC with letting people go? Oh, they already have. I guarantee they already have. I guarantee they already have. We're just not hearing about it. Because they're probably not doing mass layoffs and everything like that, because Kevin Feige is in charge of the Marvel Comics division, all that stuff now. We know how Kevin Feige works. Sometimes he makes and breaks big news, absolutely. But he also knows how to do things under the radar too. He also knows how to keep things quiet. So I think a lot of that has gone on, because we see there's a lot of titles that already have been canceled and aren't coming out. And ultimately, what does that mean? That means you have people that aren't putting out books. That means their titles aren't coming out, which means they lost a job. which means they lost a job. Plain and simple. I think a lot of that stuff is going away. You hear, where's those new Warriors at? Right? Where's those new Warriors at? Plus, I had heard there's another event that they were doing. I'm not sure what it is. I don't pay attention to all those events. I'm done with the events. Except for the X of Swords or 10 of Swords. I'm gonna do that because that's essentially everything I'm reading right now plus 3 issues. Seriously, it's a faux event, but Marvel has been doing the same thing. I can guarantee it. They've been scaling back. They're going to scale back. They need to scale back. So yeah, and that's the thing. I was talking about that. Was that yesterday? Where it's amazing that nobody's talking about Marvel. You know, it's amazing that nobody's talking about Marvel. Nobody's talking about Dark Horse. Dark Horse Comics. They put out a comic book last week. You know when the next time they're putting out a comic is? Single issue? I have no clue. Every time I've looked through the previews, it's all trade paperbacks, and toys. Just things like that. It's never. I haven't seen that they're releasing a single issue of a comic book in the past couple of solicits. So, you know, you could say the same for Boundless Comics too, but they're more that jungle fantasy smut stuff, you know? I have no problem with that stuff. But yeah, and that's the thing. Nobody's talking about Marvel, because you know the same thing's coming. The same exact thing's coming. And that's the thing. Let's not act like Marvel is in any different of a boat than DC is. They're not. Alright? They're not. The only leg up that Marvel has over DC is the fact that they're part of Disney that owns Marvel Studios, that has had a fucking fantabulous past decade. That's the only difference between Marvel and DC right now, as far as they're having to worry about that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah, absolutely. Man says, I'm gonna join the call, freaking. Oh man. RC Scott, what is up? Says hashtag justice for the Crow. Yeah, no, man. Hey, man. You know, I like the Crow. I really do. But what was it? The Crow was going up against Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I love the Crow, man, but I can't vote for the Crow over Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, man. I can't. I just can't. I couldn't do that I couldn't do that with a gun to my head. Like, say that the Crow's better, and I'll be like, it's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Yeah. Yeah, because I do like the Crow, man. And, you know, like, even LB was saying, like, people like it for the goth stuff and everything like that. I'm sure people do. I do like that darker tone and everything that it had to it. For me, I thought that one was good. I think everything beyond that first one was kind of, But I think I only watched, like, I think the second Crow, I watched only, like, part of it, maybe. Maybe I watched all of it. But then after, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I wanted to finish Doctor Doom. I don't know when the next issue is coming out. Yeah, man, it's probably done, man. It's probably done. It's probably not coming out. I think Amazing Mary Jane, I think it's done. Black Cat, I know is done. Several of these series, done. You know, I released a video a while back. Black Widow, the Black Widow series is getting ready to come out. Done. I'm pretty sure it's done. You know, I'm pretty sure that series is done all together. Bump the Crow. Apples and oranges. Yeah, that was a good. I like that. Apples and. Oh wait. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, RC Scott? No, I thought you were talking about something that happened on Fanjexer's channel this morning with apples and oranges, where somebody suggested that Danny Orange and Adam from Fanjexer get together and do, I don't know, a show together or something and call it Apples and Oranges. Thought it was pretty good. Chillmonger says solicits will be posted next week. I hope New Warriors makes it. No, well, the solicits just came out. The solicits just came out this week. Or last week. Oh, what'd I do with the Marvel one? Yeah, the solicits came out last week. Yeah, the solicits came out last week. What did I do with that Marvel one? I don't know. It's somewhere around here, though. It's somewhere around here. Yeah. But yeah, it released last week. Amazing Mary Jane is canceled. I think it is, man. I think it is, unfortunately. It can't rain all the time. Yeah, right? And here's the thing: is like the soundtrack to The Crow is fucking great. It's great. The soundtrack to the Crow, man. Who else? It's got like you've got like your Nine Inch Nails. You got your Stone Temple Pilots. You got your Pantera. God, who else? Who else did some on there? Didn't Primus do a song on there? I think Primus did a song on there. Let's see, who else? Yeah, I know there was like Jesus and Mary Chain. There's several other groups. Like the soundtrack for The Crow was pretty legit too. For November. Oh, that's October. August for October. Yeah. Yeah, it's the one for October that just came out last week. Yeah, it's the one that came out for last week for October. November should be in the next couple weeks. It should be probably in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Yeah. Apple equals The Crow. Orange equals the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're totally different movies. Out of the Loop. Yeah, man. I understand. Oh, RC's. Oh, yeah. LB says there was sequels? Yeah. Maybe y'all should have not ranked Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 6. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna pass out Novos. Have a good day. All right, Lord Vito, have a good one. I feel like a little worm on a big fucking hook. Yeah. RC Scott, fire it up. Yeah. Good stuff. And what's his name that's in that movie too? That's a part. I can't remember his name, man. He was in Videodrome. He was in John Wick. Man, what's his name? That actor. He was in he was in Commando. What's his name? Sally? Hey Sally, remember when I said I would kill you last? No. Sally was Bill Duke, wasn't it? What was the other guy's name? Shit, what was his name, man? But he's great, man. Just I don't know, just like his face, just like he has a face made for like the movies that he did, man. Like a good horror face, you know. Great stuff. The Cure, yeah, has their best song on that soundtrack. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's like their only good song they have. Yeah, soundtrack. Yeah, absolutely. XR Coon, what is up, my brother? How is it going? That's Nine Inch Nails doing a cover of Joy Division on that OST of The Crow, man. Amazing song. That's not their song on The Crow. That one, they keep calling me. That song? That's the one, right? Isn't that the one? They keep calling me. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I didn't know that wasn't their song. Interesting. It's a good song though. Yeah. It is awesome. I have to listen to it. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I was gonna say I know I've got it somewhere here around the house. I know I've got it. The Crow soundtrack, absolutely good stuff. David Patrick Kelly was Sully in command. Okay, David Patrick. Okay, yeah. Okay, it was Sully. Okay. Yeah. Heather Doran just subscribed. Thank you so much, Heather Doran, for being here. But yeah. Okay, David Patrick Kelly. Yeah, that was it. Okay. Yeah, that's his name then. Yeah. He's great. Yeah, he was Sully. Okay. Hey, Sully. Remember I told you I'd kill you last? I lied. Great stuff. I was hoping that kid in The Crow would die. Oh, why? Why, man? That's mean, LB. Few, I like The Cure. He said no. Yep. That is not their song. Oh, okay. Interesting. That's probably why I actually thought that song was good. Oh, man. Man, I'm messed up, aren't I? That's all right, man. I'm honest these days, man. I'm honest these days about shit I like and don't like, man. You know, like there was a time. Oh, I feel like Axl Rose right now. There was anyway. There was a time when I would have told you that I thought Nirvana was actually okay. But you know what? Thank you, Courtney. Hashtag thank you, Courtney. Can we start that? Have we got that viral yet? Have we got that viral yet? You know what? We're going to do it right here on the show. Everybody with me right now. Pick up your phone. Get out your tweeters. Go. Let's get, okay. Go to your tweeters, okay? Go to your tweeters and put, let's do this. We're going to share this one. Hashtag thank you, Courtney. All right? All right, we got to get that started. We're going to get this one started right there. Get it. Get it. All right? Oh, you see the camera picking up the camera on there? They're watching you, dude. They're watching you. They're watching. Anyway, yeah. Let's get that. Let's get that started. Let's get that started. Your tweet was sent. See that? My tweet was sent. That's right. We just did it. Okay, Justice Slob says, I don't like Homo Hulkling in my comics. Yeah, but wasn't that character always that way? I mean, why are you reading that stuff anyway, Justice Slob? Why are you reading that? Why are you reading that? Is that going on in Empire? Why are you reading that stuff, dude? Who told you? Who told you to read Empire? What's wrong with you? Have you not? You know what? Here. All right. All right. I'm gonna be. You know what, guys? Put your widow earmuffs on. I'm just gonna be 100% fucking honest with you right now. Who the fuck told you to read Empire? Why would you read that? You certainly. Here's the thing. The problem is you haven't been here watching Justice Slob, because you would have heard me say, don't read Empire. If you want to read it, just wait for Marvel Unlimited. It's your own fault. You should have been here. You should have been here listening to me, because I'd have told you that. I'd have told you that. But no. No, Justice Slob, you had to go around listening to somebody else who told you to go out there and read Empire. It wasn't me. I'm just saying. Just saying. But I did finally get on Twitter and see where you tagged me yesterday. I did see that, Justice Slob. That's funny. Obviously, you probably haven't heard me express my feelings on people tagging me in bullshit on Twitter neither, though. But that's okay. You were directing something directly at me, so it's all good. Not gonna give you a hard time, Justice Slob, but I might bitch about it some other time soon. These people get on fucking Twitter and tag me in weirdo bullshit. And there's always that's the thing. That's the only thing I don't like about people tagging me and shit. Like, if you're directing something at me, yeah, it's cool. But I hate it because you know what? Out of like this, like these tweets, man, like that have nothing to do with me. Like, I'm like, who the fuck? Like, what? I have people that at me and bullshit. I'm like, who the fuck is this? You know, I'm like, who the fuck is this weirdo? And ultimately, it comes down to some shit that I was tagged in. I'm like, who the fuck is this person? Like, what am I tagged in this shit for? Because some fucking weirdo always tags me in some bullshit. I'm like, great, now this shit's gotta come. Now this shit's gotta come fucking all across my feed because some fucking weirdo tagged me in some bullshit. Now, like I said though, it's all cool if you're directing something at me. You know, that's cool. You know, that's cool. But ultimately, every time I'm tagging some bullshit, it's because somebody tagged me in some bullshit that attracted some fucking weirdo, and I'm like, God damn, dude, I've had enough. So you know what I did? You know what I did? I did it. I went out there and I finally blocked the first motherfucker to get my block. Yeah, I finally blocked that first motherfucker out there, and you had it coming, you son of a bitch, because I fucking warned you. I fucking warned you not to tag me in your stupid bullshit. You're blocked, motherfucker. Now I gotta demonetize myself. I gotta take that. I gotta go through there and take my ads down now because I'm set. Because yeah. Man, I missed y'all, man, over the past few days. Shit, man. Shit, man. I missed y'all motherfuckers the past few days. Oh, Mad Mother Love Bone stuck around longer, they would have been bigger than Nirvana. Oh man, Mother Love Bone. I remember Mother Love Bone. Yeah. Keely Chow, how are you doing? Good morning. Chillmonger says, do you think WAP is a good song? What's WAP? What's WAP? Smells Like Teen Spirit? I'm not sure what WAP is. I don't know what that is. Imperialistic House of Prayer Conquistadors who took their share. They keep calling me. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good song. I do like that song too. True skills. Yeah, see, he knows. He knows. And here's the thing: is like, I'm not one of those people who just likes putting reviews out there and like this sucks because it's so childish and shit. But like, that's why I won't read something like that where I'm like, I know I'm gonna have to just say this sucks. If I feel like I'm gonna have to, I'm just gonna avoid it. Unless it's something that I want to read in the hopes that it's gonna get better. It happens. It happens. Look at Larry Williams. Your first block, was it special? No, not really. Just tired of this. Yeah. Just gotta start blocking people to keep tagging. Yeah, I did, man. I did. I blocked them. You know who I'm talking about, LB. It was your cousin. Yeah, that's right. Take that shit. And it's not because I hate the dude. It's not because of anything like that. It's not because of different opinions or anything like that. It's because I don't want your fucking weirdo ass tagging me in bullshit and I get all these fucking, like these mentions and shit. I'm like, dude, who the fuck are these weirdos? I don't want to talk to these people. What are you tagging me in your stupid shit for? What? Ugh. Man, see, I already gotta go through it, man. I gotta go through and do, man. Oh. Will Morgan says, Trinity, could you do me a favor? Time Josh and Adam out, please. They really pissing my Wheaties talking so much crap about Shield this morning. You know what? Will Morgan, here's the one thing. You know what? Here, let me. I don't know. Is that grease your gears a little bit? I'm not gonna grind them. That's for sure. Let me put to you this way, Will Morgan. Okay. First, let me start off by saying this. Y'all should know I fucking love Adam and Josh to death, dude. These are some good dudes, man. I'm glad to have fucking met these guys since I started here on YouTube. Great dudes. Adam, Josh, there's plenty of you guys here that are great fucking people, man. Great people. Chillmonger, that's my brother from another mother right there. LB, same thing. I think maybe we were all apples in the same tree. I don't know. These are some great fucking dudes. I Am Two Skills, a great dude. Will Morgan's been around, great dude. RC Scott, fucking great guy. We got all these people here. We could go on. We could get the Mike Porters in the house. We could get the all the different people, man. All the different people. We got Renee Ramon. We got the XR. Like all these people, great people, right? You know, I love these dudes. Adam and Josh are great fucking dudes. Will Morgan, but I don't need to time them out. I don't need to do any of that stuff, and certainly not for your favor. Because there's one thing that I've been trying to tell people that you now know, Will Morgan, as well as I do. I'm telling you, I know it is that Josh and Adam have bad taste. Okay? Josh and Adam have bad taste. What do you want me to say? They just have bad taste, man. And it's all good. I still love these dudes to death. Just because they have bad taste doesn't mean I think they're bad people. They just have bad taste. They just have bad taste. They got trash takes like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. sucks. Yeah, hey, I know. I've been trying to tell people this. But you know what? Still love them dudes. They're great people, man. And I will push as much as I can to get Adam to as many subscribers as he deserves, because that shit should be huge. He should have 20,000 plus right now, for his entertaining show that for whatever reason he allows me to be part of. The same thing goes for Josh, but you know what? They've got some trash takes. They've got bad taste, man. They've got bad taste. I'm sorry. Dang, man. See, look. I did miss these past couple of days not being here with y'all, man. I did. Oh, man. Oh, man, that's fine. LB, would you like to explain? Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Alice in Chains was better than Nirvana. Okay, for one, Alice in Chains is great. They're not grunge. They are metal. I don't care what anybody says. Alice in Chains are not grunge. You can say they were. You can feel like they were. Alice in Chains, not grunge. Alice in Chains, great band. Jerry Cantrell, great man. Yes to Jerry Cantrell. Yeah. All right. Just letting you all know. I stopped tagging people. I didn't know people didn't like it. So, some people don't mind. Like, here's the thing. Like there's groups like, well, you know, like the Fandom Collective. They go out there. They're out there promoting all our shit and everything. Hey, that's all good. That's all good. Like, if somebody is directly tweeting at me, that's all good. You know, like saying like, oh, hey, Trinity, did you check out this comic book, or do you see this? You know, whatever. That's all good. But like, people like post me in like some of the dumbest shit. You know, and here's part of the reason I say, and I don't say it to be offensive or be a dick, but even my man Snowdab, you know, like I was saying that he would, and you know, I get it because we're all friends, we're all homies, we all hook up and fucking stream together and shit. I need to get with them guys again soon anyway, maybe this Saturday. But the point being is like, it's wasted energy for me because I'm on your show, I'm watching your videos or whatever every time anyway. You know, most of the people I really like their stuff that I rock with. I got the bell clicked and all that bullshit. And I watch your videos anyway. Like my man Black Angus, you know, he always I even talked about him. He always tags me in his videos and shit. You know, he'll even private message him to me and shit. I'm like, bro, like I'm subscribed, man. I got your shit clicked on, bro. Like I watch him every time. I don't always. Now here's the thing: is like I don't always comment because sometimes I'm out working and shit, so I don't get a chance to comment. But I'm always watching, right? I'm always watching. But like here's the thing: is like. For me, it's wasted energy. It's wasted energy. Like tagging me because I'm gonna be there. But you know, I get it too. You know, some I don't know. You know what it is? It's like I just said. It's the weirdos. There's always some sort of fucking weirdo that comes around. I'm like, dude, what? And you know the thing is like I've had shit all of a sudden come up, stuff that was like tweeted like 6 months ago. I'm like, what the fuck? Like. Who's looking at 6-month-old tweets? What are you doing? Like, what are you doing that you're looking through somebody's shit from 6 months ago and you're commenting on it all of a sudden? Like, what made that relevant all of a sudden? Like, I'm still tagged in this bullshit. Oh, man. Renee Ramon says Adam is okay, Josh is cool. Oh, I just tagged you, Trinity, and I don't even have Twitter. That's the kind of power I have. Oh, man. Joe Munger says, ouch. Oh, man. You guys are cracking me up. I just got back. It was dumb. Oh, man. Your meet and greet? Two Gun Pedro. Pew, pew. We were just talking about you earlier, man. I like it how the teacher is so hyped that we are back. Oh yeah, were they doing that? If they weren't doing that, they weren't that hyped. They gotta do some... You want to prove to me you're hyped, you gotta do some Jack in the Box knee tucks, motherfucker. I love Jack in the Box knee tucks. You know what Jack in the Box knee tucks are? I love them. They're great. I can't really do one right here because my chair's in the way. I would do one for you, though, because I love Jack in the Box knee tucks, dude. They're great. Plus, they feel like they're going to kill me and make me have a heart attack. 6 months? 6 months? Yeah. Or however far. Yeah, I've had, like, the other day, I had one pop up from, like, months ago. I'm like, dude, what are you responding to this for? Like, how? Because I had to scroll up. I'm sitting like, what was this I was tagged in? I'm like sitting there scrolling like, and then I look, I'm like, this is like months ago, dude. Like, who? And I'm like, oh yeah, ultimately it's some stupid shit that somebody tagged me in. Yeah, no life. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's crazy. Sorry guys, just getting on my computer, but hello everyone. What is up, Burke the Nerd? How are you doing, my brother? Landon says, real question is, why are some watching seeing tweets from 4 years ago? Yeah, I know. And it's just like the thing, like with the James Gunn and just all these different situations. Like, what are you doing? Like, who's looking at that old stuff? I guess I'm gonna have to catch the rewind. All right, no problem. Two Gun Pedro. Yeah. It was. I don't know how far in it was. It might have been about 15 minutes into the show or so. Because it was no, maybe it was about a half hour into the show. Maybe it was about 30 minutes in. Because it's talking about like some of the crowdfunded comics and everything. I was talking about Absolute Comics Group and Jamie Tyndall and all of them guys with the White Widow stuff. And then I pulled out them books that you sent me and I was showing them off and stuff again. Man, I fucking love those books. Thank you, man. Again. Yeah, I was showing those off. Two Gun Pedro is a great fucking guy, man. But anyway, guys, we're gonna go ahead and call it a day. I hope you're all having a very good day today. I'm gonna have a busy day for as far as my business is concerned, getting around, going and seeing a lot of people that I gotta catch up with. But man, and there's fires going on all around my house. Because I live here in the desert, but there's always fires that happen in the mountains out here in Southern California. And then there was like one that started a ways off from us out in Lake Hughes, and then one started like right here down the block from my house. Well, a couple miles away. And it's like, the thing is, we live in the desert, so it's only gonna burn so far, right? But especially during the summertime, it's already all dried out and the shit's all dead anyway. So I mean, hey, might actually help us out. Is that terrible? That's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's just as long as it's under control, nobody loses their life, right? But anyway, you all have a very good day, and we'll see you all in the next video. Later.